Hello, welcome to the video. Today we'll be looking at this iMac G5. Okay, so it has a 1050 by 1620 display on the front, 1610, so very nice aspect ratio. It's made out of plastic on the back. If I just, it's got plastic on the back, a metal stand, i.e. whatever power this thing, 2 firewire ports, 2 USB ports, optical audio out, VGA and Ethernet, vents up here, as I said, nice display, Apple logo, stand, and then my lovely HP peripherals that or rather profiteroles. Food pun. Which also will be fixed in the edit. Okay, so first, shall we do let's do Scarlet Fire test. I'm using the 10.5 Tube app, which allows you to watch YouTube on these really old PowerPC Macs. This is the last PowerPC iMac ever made. It's the iSight model, so it is the very last one. It's the iSight one with the ambient light sensor, so it's the very last one they ever made. You should get the very best experience on this 10.5.9 Sorbet Leopard install. Apply this. I've got it on standard definition MP4. I'm gonna wait for it to load. 3, 2, 1, start. Web browsing is not this computer's forte. Oh, it's not working. Oh, because I had it on. I need to put it on low definition MP4. There you go. Play. With a sensible volume, like halfway. Speakers are pretty good. Good bass. See how far I can go. good bass, good treble. You wouldn't need any external speakers on these. Very good. So now, shall we do some benchmarks? So I have X bench right here. Okay, so before we do that, I'm just going to open System Profiler. Okay, so this is an iMac G5, a 12,1 model, with an iMac with a PowerPC G5 3,1, running 2.1 GHz. But the thing is with this, is that apparently they meant to get really hot. I've never seen it get above 67 degrees, and the GPU never get above 50 or 60 degrees. So I think this is a later model and it didn't really do it, but yeah. But if I go down to, this has a Radeon X600 XT and a PowerPC G5, so get out of there and then press start. Oh yeah, and this also has a 128GB SSD in it because the hard disk was so slow and it kept running out of memory. It still runs out of memory, but it just puts it in the SSD now. But I have got another 2GB stick coming. So it got a score of 81.001, the CPU to score of 94.55. Thread test of 53.92, memory test of 89, which I'm going to bring up the baseline results. This is from a Power Mac 7,1 with two G5s running at 2 GHz, so basically twice the CPU of this. It's basically this, but two of these. Which is weird because this got about the same performance. And then it's just newer. And there's a couple of things which are about half. It's either half or exactly one, but this one here, that's about twice. Interesting results. User interface test, 40.6. It's not as good. Somehow it's managed to get better graphics score, even though it has this doesn't have a discrete graphics card, it just has a thing on the board. But the disk test is like so much better. It's like 600 on uncached read. Uncached random. Oh, and that, should we do Geekbench now? It can only run PowerPC 32, so let's press run benchmarks. Okay, so it got a score of 1,330. And it says these are calibrated using a baseline Mac G5, Power Mac G5. All the scores. Pause them if you want to see them. This one stands out. Preliminary test, dot production. else? Oh, games. I've got 2 games, StarCraft and Minecraft PowerPC. There you go, Minecraft, PowerPC and StarCraft. I'm going to try Minecraft first. This works decently well. I think it's more of a CPU bottleneck than a GPU one. I'm going to turn full screen on. There is full screen. That's enough though. There you go. It seems to work better at full screen because it's higher res and it's less of a CPU bottleneck. It's a creative world, I just want to try it out. Oh, I'm flying. There you go, it's just loading in. Give it a little fly around. Oh, there we go. Getting about 20 FPS. I've turned up the settings a bit because otherwise before it was just really close and it was getting way too much, way too many FPS. And I'd rather actually be able to see. I could turn the settings down a bit, try and get it a bit differently, but it's just not, I don't really want to play it that often, so I'm gonna save and quit. But when I had the hard disk in here, it was nowhere near this quick. And also it was on Leopard before. When it was on Leopard, it was way slower. Because it was on a hard disk, and it was just chugging. It went. You could hear it clicking inside. General usability, apart from the web, is pretty good. Everything works as you would expect. But the real nail in the coffin for this is, or the real thing that makes it not work very well, is internet. Well, let's try, see how long it'll take to load. Oh, I didn't realise that was Google. Click 3, 2, I'm going to do UK. 3, 2, 1, go. That may not seem that slow, but it's still loading. It still hasn't finished. There you go, finished. Oh, still going. Okay, let's try something more complicated. Let's try YouTube.com. You see, this is really slow. It really doesn't like this. It's all frozen. I think with a bit more memory it might be able to cope, but it's not coping right now. Come on. Finally. Finally. Right, let's get out of here. apart from that, everything native on the system works quite well. Opens quickly. It's open, and no, iTunes. Yeah, that opened like you would expect. Anything you would do in like 2005, it would do very well. Yeah. Working well. Move the windows about. It's all doing everything fine. Okay, so I think that's it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that funny stuff. And then, I don't know, watch another video. Bye.